Welcome to the 23rd Annual Business Excellence Awards. My name is Sarah Lee and I am the CEO of Think Duchess. Congratulations to our winners on being recognized as a leader and role model in Dutchess County. We were so impressed by their achievements through the hardships and setting new standards that we had to celebrate their accomplishments. Before we meet our winners, I'd like to thank our sponsors. In particular, I'd like to recognize our visionary sponsor, Central Hudson, and our partner sponsor, Rose and Kiernan. I would also like to thank the Board of Directors of the Industrial Development Agency and the Local Development Corporation for their dedication to our mission and commitment to Dutchess County. Lastly, I would like to thank my team at Think Duchess, who worked very hard not only to create special memories for our winners, but also to help support our local businesses and to promote the business advantages of our beautiful county. The Business Excellence Awards are based on our core values of excellence, innovation, collaboration, and service. And the BEAs give us the opportunity to highlight some of the remarkable work being done in our community. Today, you will see 4 local businesses that have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt they have the resilience, innovation, and tenacity that are required for building blocks of success. They have gone above and beyond to assure that we can attract, retain, and rebuild our workforce. Their efforts have created jobs and opportunities that allow others to join them as they ride the rising tide towards success. I hope these businesses will give you renewed hope that regardless of what new challenges we may face, our businesses will continue to innovate, transform, and heal our community for the better.
Over the past 20 months, the world has in many ways gotten smaller. We have all had this shared experience unlike anything any of us has seen before. While navigating the pandemic and the challenges that come our way, you've heard people call and say certain businesses and certain employees are non-essential. But the truth is, we've always known that every business, every job, every individual is essential. It took the effort of not a select few, but the effort of our entire community to get where we are today. Here in Dutchess County, our business community has proven day in and day out that our ability to innovate and advocate is unmatched. We have been a leader in this region and in New York State as to how to navigate enormous challenges and create a vibrant and thriving economy that supports everyone. This year, for the 2021 Think Duchess Business Excellence Awards, we recognize the resilience and tenacity of some of the most impressive businesses our county has to offer. Admittedly, the winners are always impressive, but this year's have been able to ensure that we rebuild and retain our strong workforce. They have overcome every hurdle placed in their way with thoughtful planning and flexibility. Now, when I hear Think Duchess, and when I think Duchess myself, I think of the award winners, but I also think of you. It is because of all of you, your efforts, that Dutchess County continues to be the best place to live, work, and raise a family. It is because of your willingness to invest and build and pour your heart and soul into something special that we are growing again. And so, on behalf of the nearly 300,000 people who call Dutchess County home, we thank all of you. We congratulate all of you, and we give special commendation to today's awardees.
Since 2014, the Crafted Cup has energized the community far beyond a caffeine fix. Hosting more than its fair share of business meetings at its Raymond Avenue location, they have grown from a single 24-seat coffee stop to a community with 2 additional locations at the Poughkeepsie Galleria and at Eastdale Village. With the addition of a wholesale bakery, Crafted Cup's customers and future workforce will continue to expand far beyond its growing cafe menu. In addition, owner Tanner Townsend is equally committed to creating quality, stable employment to the Crafted Cup's current and future workforce. Bringing back 100% of the pre-pandemic staff, this community staple continues to grow, adding more locations, employees, and benefits as it continues to evolve.
We got our start about 2013 when I purchased the Crafted Cup and its originality, and then since then have grown, expanded it, and continued to adapt and change to our customers' needs. All of our coffees are locally roasted. They are all certified fair trade organic. We always want to, produce the best quality product we can, and a lot of that's done right here in the Hudson Valley. Our primary roaster is Chris's Coffee, based out of Albany. We also use Winchell Mountain out of Pine Plains, but we also have a really cool program where we bring in a guest roaster so we can feature local small batch roasters that are just getting started or have really unique blends that you can't find elsewhere. I think the pandemic, had a lot of challenges that we all felt, both personally and business-wise. We had to cut way back. I ended up closing one of my locations. My main location on Raymond Avenue, we kind of went to a skeleton crew and we had to go takeout only. We are a restaurant, not just a coffee shop, so we were able to stay open, be able to serve our guests as a takeout capacity. We also started to adopt things like DoorDash and Grubhub, and those items that helped us reach people at home when they couldn't leave. My staff was incredible. I gave everybody the option of either staying home if that's where you felt the safest, or if you were still interested in working, I would give as many hours as I possibly could. So we really relied on the support of our community to come out and keep us afloat and keep us in business, and we couldn't be more thankful. In addition to that, my incredible crew, my incredible staff that stuck by us, worked the hours, put in the time, and helped us all just continue to succeed. The Crafted Cup is just on the edge of expanding to a point we've never been. During the pandemic, I was able to open a full from-scratch bakery in one of my shops, but taking on the success of that and moving forward with that, we actually have moved over to a larger facility here at Eastdale Village and getting ready to put in a full from-scratch hearth bread bakery and hope to do wholesale as well as supply our own products. So fresh bread every day at all the shops, both for sale and for our cafe menu, as well as all of our handmade products, croissants, Danish, all that good stuff. And having a much larger facility here at Eastdale is going to allow us to reach a much larger customer base. We now have close to 30 employees. With the expansion that's going to happen soon in the next month and a half at Eastdale, we're going to be adding at least another 10 employees. So really helping, fulfill jobs that are needed in the community. In addition to that, I think the Crafted Cup offers a unique space where people can come, they can communicate, they can sit, they can have coffee, they can discuss, they can study, they can have meetings, whatever it may be. So I think being that steady place that the community knows is available for them for those things is important. I love what I do because I get to interact with the community. I get to have wonderful people around me every day with my staff and the customers that come through the door. And I think more than anything, coffee is fun. Who doesn't love coffee? I get to be surrounded by coffee and amazing baked goods every day. It makes it a pretty cool day to day.
For its perseverance and growth in the face of immense challenges, its commitment to excellence, and devotion to making Dutchess County a better place, we are proud to recognize the Crafted Cup as the 2021 Small Business of the Year.
From a single small 28-seat coffee shop to a full cafe and from-scratch bakery with 3 locations, our customers and the amazing community have supported us every step of the way. I am thrilled to see the next chapter of the Crafted Cup story come to fruition with the opening of the Bakery by CK. This expanded and state-of-the-art bakery will give us the ability to not only produce a larger variety of baked goods, but a full hearth bread program aimed at providing incredible fresh bread to Hudson Valley restaurants and its residents alike. Without the support and hard work of my entire staff, none of the Crafted Cup's successes would have been possible. Their willingness to push through and their ability to adapt to the challenges of an ever-changing world are the foundation of the Crafted Cup's continual growth. I would like to take a moment to specifically thank my mother, Jean Mullins, and my fiance, Pedro Souza, for their unwavering support of myself and the Crafted Cup. I love you, and I could not have done a fraction of this without both of you by my side. To Sarah Lee and the entire staff at Think Dutchess, thank you. You have been an incredible ally for all Dutchess County businesses, and your support and guidance have been immeasurably beneficial to not only myself, but to many, many others. As we have all witnessed firsthand, the past 2 years have been a very trying time. But thanks to the incredible support of Hudson Valley community, the Crafted Cup has not only survived, but thrived despite its challenges. With much excitement, I'm looking forward to the continual growth and recovery of the Hudson Valley, and I cannot wait to see what the future has in store. On behalf of the entire Crafted Cup family, I'd like to thank you for this amazing honor and privilege to have been selected as the Think Dutchess Small Business of the Year.
With approximately 140 employees, Tompkins Mahopac Bank is more than a mere place to safeguard funds. It's where local decisions are made and lasting relationships that bring community together are formed. As a community bank, part of Tompkins Mahopac's purpose is to help communities thrive and grow. Committed to the area's youth and fostering an interest in STEM and manufacturing careers, Tompkins partnered with several local organizations to support workforce and youth education programs. During the pandemic, Tompkins Mahopac Bank helped Hudson Valley companies secure pandemic relief funds to protect over 14,000 jobs in our region.
Tompkins Mahopac Bank is a community bank located right here in the Hudson Valley. We're headquartered in Brewster, New York. As a community bank, we're focused on our clients, the communities in which we serve, and our employees. Our mission is to take deposits in and lend them right out into those communities where we have our branches. So one of the things that I think the bank is known for, and one of the things that we truly enjoy, is providing ancillary services, whether it's literacy programs or first-time homebuyer programs. We do a lot of donations and we participate in walks and different functions. Community service is very important to us. Not only does it deepen the relationships with the community, but we feel that it's part of our responsibility as a community bank to be out there and support all of our local non-for-profits.
At Mahopac Bank, we came together and we thought, how could we make a positive impact on our community? So that's why we created the Make and Accelerate Scholarship with Dutchess Community College, where we've already put 2 students through that program. Manufacturing is coming back to the Hudson Valley, and I think the steps that we've taken to get kids here in this community to understand what STEM education is and what it can provide for them is resonating. When you see a Brooklyn manufacturer moving into Dutchess County, that's huge. That means that they know that they can make money here and they can operate here, and that all has to do with their workforce that they're going to recruit.
We have great relationships with the non-for-profits in our communities. And unfortunately, and obviously during COVID, they weren't able to deliver their services in the same way. And we had made partnership commitments that go back, years ago, and we continued those arrangements. Even though there were maybe in-person events that were canceled, we still continued to support those non-for-profits because they really needed it and they weren't able to do the type of fundraising that they were doing in the past. Our people worked so hard during the pandemic, particularly the first several months as PPP was rolling out. Long before there were government mandates to do so, we reached out to our clients and we started offering deferments for payments. We ended up with about 30-some-odd% of our entire portfolio went on payment deferrals, and we did this proactively. We reached out, we made phone calls, and we spoke to our clients. And in fact, because of that, we ended up bringing in a lot of new clients to the bank because people were so enthusiastic about how we helped them work through that they brought new clients to us. So it was really grit and determination and caring. And we all just really cared about our clients, and we wanted to get through this as best as we could. The pandemic has been a tremendous learning experience for us. It expedited things that were coming, and I think it's really gave us a little bit of a glimpse into the future of what banking is going to look like. We're very fortunate to have a local board that's very engaged and very, very supportive. From the very beginning, we got together with the board and they said, you have our full support to do whatever we have to do to help our clients get through this. They're all local business people here in this area. They understood what was happening in our communities. We'd like to thank Dutchess for the award and for all the great things that you do for our community. We're committed to Dutchess County and our partnership with you, and we look forward to working with you for many years to come.
We thank Tompkins Mahopac Bank for leveraging its influence and resources to safeguard customers and to create stability for the future, making Dutchess County a thriving community to live and work in. Congratulations to our Large Business of the Year.
Thank you for this incredible recognition and honor as I accept the Think Dutchess Business Excellence Award for Large Business of the Year on behalf of Tompkins Mahopac Bank. We at Tompkins are very thankful to our clients, our families, friends, neighbors, and businesses in the Hudson Valley for continuing to place your trust and confidence in us as your local community bank. It's no secret that the pandemic has presented us with unique challenges, But part of our mentality at Tompkins is finding the opportunities within the obstacles. And we're happy to report that this past year has cultivated some of the most impactful initiatives that Tompkins has ever set forth. We're proud to have been among the first to roll out relief for Hudson Valley businesses and loan assistance to aid affected customers in advance of New York State doing so. When it came to obtaining PPP loans for our community members, we were able to secure a total of $186 million and protect over 14,000 local jobs for more than 1,300 Hudson Valley companies. Our ability to rise to the challenges of the pandemic stems from the very heart of the community we work so hard to serve. And though we have always put hyper-local decision-making and personalized service at the core of our values, we are honored to have been able to aid our neighbors in the Hudson Valley in their time of need. Even in the wake of COVID-19 and an uncertain economy, we at Tompkins are always looking for ways to strengthen Dutchess County and enhance the quality of life here. We want to empower our people, and this past year we were able to do so through initiatives like the Women in Wellness Program, the Hudson Valley Make and Accelerate Scholarship, and our partnership with Mid-Hudson Children's Museum. When we invest in the development of our workforce, we are investing in the success of our community, and we feel lucky to have the platform to do so here in Dutchess County. We are truly honored to have received this award from Think Dutchess, and we cannot thank our community enough for supporting us for all of these years. Thank you.
Community Action Partnership has been serving Dutchess County for 50 years, providing full spectrum services to combat poverty and to help families become self-sufficient. Each year, Community Action Partnership serves over 1,500 households and impacts the lives of more than 3,000 residents. The 24-person team and their volunteers serve as the sponsor organization for a number of additional programs. Programs like Dress for Success, Suited for Success, the EITC Tax Filing Assistance Program, the RSVP Senior Volunteering Program, and the Premier Cares Care Fund Grant Program. All highlight CAPDC's commitment to their mission, creating circles of prosperity and growth. Community Action Plan remained open during New York Pause. They partnered with Dutchess Response to provide food to hundreds of households. They are working with the county to provide application assistance for the Emergency Rent Assistance Program and to educate the community on vaccinations.
We are a not-for-profit that helps low-income families meet their crisis needs and reach some level of self-sufficiency. So in addition to helping them with the immediate crisis, we help them build their own tools so that they're not in crisis again. The organization has 4 sites: Poughkeepsie, Beacon, Red Hook, and Dover. On average, 25 employees. And we have a $2.7 million budget. We serve over 5,000 people every year. There's a perception that poverty exists primarily in the cities, but from our experience, the entire county has needs. There's a great deal of poverty that is invisible to us in our rural communities, and we're happy to be there to provide rent, utilities, food, and whatever other needs these families may need. Community Action was able to stay open during the entire pandemic. Our staff implemented all the safety procedures they needed. I have a great team of employees and managers who have just rallied around the cause and made sure we were able to get through this and continue to serve the community. We really had to change the way we would normally meet with clients in person, discuss their other needs. If we had to, we would meet somebody outside, social distance. We might drop a package off at their door, or we'd exchange papers and envelopes. So very creative. I have excellent staff who were quick to implement the safety measures they needed. The pandemic created for Community Action a great need for food for folks that had never had to look for help before. Many were just isolated at home, scared to go out. Our seniors, even if they were not worried about getting sick, they just couldn't get where they needed to go, transportation. Community Action was happy to team up with Dutchess Response. We packaged the food, and their volunteers delivered it. We made some changes. Our Dress for Success program, when it was able to begin again, has started to do more of an in-depth interview with clients and be able to pull out the product that they need so that they can try that on by themselves. You can see a complete change in the woman's face and the way she stands, how ready she feels. So it's a very visual program. It's exciting to see. There's area that still needs support. First, we all know there's the huge rent crisis. Many of the families are possibly 18 months behind in their rent, and families are struggling to pay their bills and pay their rent and catch up. And then, of course, the next process for us is to help families get back to work. If they are not going back to the job they had before, we want to help them find a new job. And if they need training for that, we want to help try to find the training for them. The families who have visited with us at Community Action are ever so thankful for the help they've received. And I think when they go forward back into the community, they will move that along with them. That there's a place you can go, a place where you can find help, where you'll be treated with respect and dignity, and also get the help that you need.
Without the efforts of an organization like Community Action Partnership, the ability to advance and transform our community would not be possible. For their incredible efforts throughout the pandemic and beyond, we are honored to award Community Action Partnership of Dutchess County the Nonprofit of the Year Award.
It is my honor and privilege to accept the 2021 Nonprofit of the Year Business Excellence Award. On behalf of our Board of Directors and all of our dedicated staff, thank you. I am truly thankful to Rachel for encouraging me to submit Community Action Partnership for consideration, and equally thankful to the selection committee for choosing us. I would also like to thank our funders and donors for their continued support. They are the cornerstone of all that we do. During this pandemic, the outpouring of support was and is remarkable. I have been with Community Action for over 20 years. Every day is different, but every day we have the privilege of helping someone out of crisis and on the path to self-sufficiency. We are Community Action, helping people, changing lives. Again, on behalf of the Board of Directors and all of Community Action staff, thank you for this distinguished award.
Innovation has taken many forms over the last year and a half. But for Trailblazers Jim and Gina Sullivan, that path has been guided by an unwavering commitment to success and the possibility for others. The Sullivans became embedded in the community in 2010 when they began restoring City of Poughkeepsie buildings. Their investment at 40 Cannon created an opportunity to create something with and for the community that would honor the past, present, and future. Building partnerships and relationships with local agencies, they taught and mentored 60+ employees, offering job and skills training to strengthen the local workforce. Encouraging success in this manner was just the beginning. They also identified up-and-coming entrepreneurs that would provide food, entertainment, and cultures to their tenants and Dutchess County residents alike. After the success of 40 Cannon, they purchased the neighboring Masonic Temple to create event venue Revel 32 that would draw even more visitors to the downtown area.
So we started developing in the city of Poughkeepsie in 2010. We literally drove every street of the city looking for abandoned properties, burned out properties, to see if they were interested in selling.
The architecture in the city of Poughkeepsie is beautiful. He loves architecture, and I had the vision, and I could see how they could look in the future.
So it wasn't our first project, 40 Cannon. We had done 6 or 7 other smaller projects in the city of Poughkeepsie. But this particular project had a fire in 2011, and it sat vacant for 2 years. When they couldn't find a developer, the city recommended us because we had done another project on North Hamilton Street that was successful. So we took this burned out building. You know, we wanted to have a brewery there. We wanted to have a wine bar. So we decided to work with local people who didn't have construction experience because we wanted to give them an opportunity to learn a trade. A lot of them, hadn't graduated high school, maybe had been in jail, down on their luck. We put them through this mentorship program where they started in demolition, and they would, if they were good at what they were doing, we would move them on to another trade, like a plumber's assistant or an electrician's assistant or a carpenter's assistant. For the people who were looking for it, they got the opportunity to try something, and we consider that a success.
For 40 Cannon Street, I think that was the proudest part of that job. The tenants are wonderful, the building is beautiful, the wine bar, the brewery, the cafe, the art gallery are great, but building it with the hands of the city. I mean, I still get goosebumps thinking about all the people that came through our doors and the difference we made in their life, and we learned from them too. We ate lunch together every day, we brought the mayor in to talk to them.
It was really great to see the expression on their face when they realized that they accomplished something or that they were learning something.
We did our ribbon cutting with the chamber, and we invited them back. And they brought their families to show them the project they built in their city. Part of investing in the city of Poughkeepsie is financial, and for us, it's more about our heart. Caring about the city, caring about the people, knowing who you're working with, and what you're building, your community. We feel like we're always not just selling apartments or selling an event space, but we're also promoting Poughkeepsie. Our model that we've always done, it's been always about working with others. There's so many people here willing to help each other, but I think for us it worked all through the pandemic. I think we did 13 events that were partnerships with other people.
So we found this Cannon Street area, and we started with 40 Cannon, and then we purchased Revel, and we just recently purchased 47 Cannon Street from the Dutchess County. The development we'd like to put there would be like a distillery, restaurant style establishment, something that would draw people from far away. That's what's next on our radar.
I love coming to work at 40 Cannon every day. I do. I like seeing our tenants. I like that they're all very respectful and nice. My workers that work with us, my assistant's great. It's just a nice place to come. The cafes, I love when there's a buzz going on in the building, when there's people looking in the art gallery or they're getting coffee. And sometimes I do. I actually step back and wow, we did this. We created this little island over here, and it's just really nice. I don't ever mind coming to work.
The Sullivans continue their investments in the area, developing local workforce and blazing a path for more local success stories. It is this innovative spirit, placing the success of others before theirs, that has earned Jim and Gina Sullivan the Think Dutchess Trailblazer Award.
Thank you, Think Dutchess Alliance for Business, for honoring us with the Trailblazer of the Year award. Gina and I accept this award on behalf of all of our partners. We never set out to win awards, but we're always grateful and humbled to receive them. We appreciate the recognition for our efforts. We could not have accomplished what we have in a vacuum. We're fortunate to have leadership in the county government and at Think Dutchess who recognize the importance of being proactive in supporting the business sector in Dutchess County. In addition, we have people who are also willing to take a chance on the city of Poughkeepsie and come here to live in our buildings and patronize our businesses. Without them, we wouldn't be successful. We started out looking for opportunities, and then we built something that we ourselves would want to either live in or patronize. We formed relationships with other local businesses who are also contributing to the revitalization. Together, all of our hard work is beginning to come to fruition. But this revitalization effort is not over by any means. We need to champion Poughkeepsie and its revitalization. If everyone watching this video could spread the word about the arts and the parks, the restaurants, entertainment, and the architecture and businesses in Poughkeepsie, then she could once again become Queen City of the Hudson River. As for Revel 32, it has quickly become an award-winning venue in the Hudson Valley, and next door, 40 Cannon Street continues to be a hub of activity between the tenants and the patrons of the 4 businesses who call it home. I invite others to come to Poughkeepsie and invest in Poughkeepsie now, while the opportunities are still here, because as the city of Poughkeepsie continues on its journey towards greatness, it will become more and more difficult to find the value in those opportunities. In our next adventure, we hope to transform 47 Cannon Street, the former Board of Elections building, into another world-class entertainment destination, in addition to adding 75 or so luxury yet affordable apartments to downtown Poughkeepsie area. In this venture, we will continue to need the support of the city government and the county government, and also the community at large. We look forward to bringing this new project to completion. Thank you again for honoring us with the Trailblazer of the Year award.
Hi, I'm Greg Pulver, Chairman of the Dutchess County Legislature. No matter what small business need, from a ribbon cutting to celebrating a landmark anniversary like 20 years in business, to enacting a local law to protect restaurants from nefarious third-party delivery services, the legislature is here for you. I grew up in a small business family. Our trucking company hauled milk from cow to bottle and hauled grain. I know on a personal level the joys and the frustrations of running a business. And today, we are here to celebrate the joys. Congratulations to Crafted Cup, who not only serves us delicious coffee, but gives us the caffeine to keep going. They provide a meeting place for us. On common grounds, we can meet with family and friends and relax in a charming atmosphere. I can't wait to try all the delicious treats coming out of your new kitchen. To Tompkins Mahopac Bank, thank you and congratulations. You are a steady rock for so many businesses during uncertain times. And you continually give back to our community youth. For the last 50 years, Community Action Partnership has been a bedrock of our nonprofit network. Your work towards making those you help self-sufficient so that they have the confidence, the self-worth, and meaning their own life. Jim and Gina Sullivan truly are trailblazers. 40 Cannon and Rebel 32 have injected life into downtown Poughkeepsie. And the recent purchase of the old County Board of Elections building, also on Cannon Street, will absolutely further the transformation of Poughkeepsie. You take big risks, and it pays off. Through your work, we will bring Poughkeepsie back. Again, congratulations to all the awardees. And thank you to Think Dutchess for all your work lifting up our business community.